Julian, let's bring in Brandon Judd, president of the National Border Patrol Council. Brandon, welcome.
Mike, thank you very much for having me. But let me start by saying every single U.S. citizen should be furious about the actions of this administration trying to overturn a policy that has been proven to work. And then, of course, they use rhetoric instead of actual facts when they say that it puts them under unacceptable conditions. Well, they don't have any facts whatsoever or evidence to prove that those conditions are unacceptable. That's simply rhetoric. They're trying to deflect from their issues, from their failures on the border. And all this is going to do is cause even more chaos, and it's going to put more pressure on our agents to get the job done better when they can't do it. It's policy that dictates what we're able to do.
Why, in your view, Brandon, is Remain in Mexico so effective?
Because the cartels understand and they recognize all of our movements. They surveil us. They watch us. They know how many agents we have in the field at any given time. They understand that if they flood a certain area with a large number of illegal immigrants, it takes more of our agents out of the field. And when they do that, they're able to cross their higher value products. I mean, just look at what happened yesterday. CBP said that a tweet by Chief Patrol Agent Chris Clem out of Yuma, Arizona, was law enforcement sensitive. That was not law enforcement sensitive. That was information that the American public should have, has a right to know, and yet CBP forced him to take that tweet down because it was embarrassing to this administration, because that's what the cartels do. That's why MPP is so important. The criminal cartels do not fear law enforcement. What they fear is policy. They fear if they're going to be prosecuted. They fear if MPP is going to be brought back, because then they can't go into countries and advertise their services and make billions of dollars off of our policies.
I want to play a clip from former acting DHS Secretary Chad Wolf, and I'll have you respond.
We know that the Biden administration doesn't like the policy. This latest ploy to ask the Supreme Court to overrule it is yet another issue with their messaging. You can't implement the program and at the same time say that you want to dismantle the program and think that that is going to resonate with migrants and cartel members and other smugglers.
Why is the administration so eager to have the Supreme Court step in here?
They're pandering to their open border base. They understand that they have a huge problem. Their numbers are underwater in every single category, whether it's the economy, border security, foreign affairs. They're underwater in everything, so they're trying to energize their base. That's all they're doing. The only good thing that we can fall back on is we know that the Supreme Court is going to rule against the administration because the MPP is perfectly lawful. So therefore, we're in a good position there. But all this does is allows the administration to slow walk the re-implementation of the MPP, which is what they're trying to do.
It sounds like the problem is extending beyond Texas and Arizona. There are now questions being asked in Pennsylvania about immigrants being flown in there. What do you know about the situation in Pennsylvania and other states far beyond Texas and Arizona?
This is happening every single day. When we take children in custody or unaccompanied minors in custody, we turn them over to Health and Human Services, and they then fly them throughout the United States, including Pennsylvania, and they do it under the cover of night because they don't want the American public to understand what's going on. Now, the reason why this is so scary is all we have to do is look at Florida, and we have to look at that 24-year-old that claimed he was 17 years old when he was apprehended by the Border Patrol, and then he was flown to Florida. And he killed Francisco Javier, his not his stepfather, but the home that the Health and Human Services placed him in. That's why it's so scary, and that's why the American public should have a right to know exactly what this administration is doing. But because it's embarrassing, they don't let the public know, and they try to hide it under the cover of night.
Brandon Judd, thanks very much for your time.
Anytime. Thank you.